Hi, Scorp-Sag. Welcome into your Timeless Astrology Tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle, and I'm excited to do this reading for you here in the moment. When you are tuning in is when it is truly meant for you. I thank you guys so much for being here, for all your love, all your likes, all your shares, all the comments, and the subscriptions. Thank you to those who have joined our YouTube members and our Patreon membership. Those links are in the description box below for those of you interested, okay? Make sure you do check out that description box. It's going to have everything you need to know about my channel, how to connect with me, resources for you to learn more about yourself through your natal chart, as well as all of the Zodiac Cusp reading playlists. And I mean every single reading that I have done for Cusp energy since the beginning of my channel are in those playlists. So it's always great to save it to your own channel. All right. And then turn on the playlist, hit shuffle, see what message resonates with you in that moment. All right. That's interesting that I added that in there. But maybe that's what some of you maybe want to do or need to do or feel like you want to do. I'd say go for it. No harm in that. All right. I'm just going to shuffle this deck one more time. I'm going to get to the other cards. We're then going to sound our singing bowl. All right, 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided. I'm also going to do a prayer. I'm going to begin praying again for you all out loud because I feel like we all need it, and definitely to protect the energy on this live, okay? So go ahead and start thinking about whatever gratitude or grounding practice feels right and best for you in this moment. I'm going to get our incense lit in the pre-channel over for YouTube members only. If you guys want to join and join us there, this round for astrology readings is available for all members. Once we get into the next round of love readings, it will only be available for the Thorns level, which is our highest level over on YouTube for $2.99 a month, okay? You can also join the stems for $1.99 a month, or if you just want access to the emojis and the badges and a couple of bonus readings here and there and some archives, you can definitely do the lowest tier, our seeds, for 99 cents a month, okay? Yeah, we got a lot of interesting energy in that pre-channel, okay? And we'll talk a little bit more after we do our prayer. So go ahead and get grounded. I think we do need to get into the crown chakra here for you, Scorp-Sag. And for cross watchers, or if you got strong energy in your 8th and 9th house, this reading can also resonate for you. Remember to only take what really connects with you and your story. You know yourself better than any reader. All right, and leave what doesn't really resonate with you in this moment for someone else, or leave it for your future self, okay? This reading might pop back up, and what didn't connect in this moment could connect down the road, all right? So let's get this crown chakra lit and get into our prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp collective of energy, those with strong Scorpio and Sagittarius placements or strong 8th and 9th house energies in their natal charts, or anyone else who just feels called to watch this reading. I thank you for protecting us all. Thank you for closing any door, any portal of energy that does not lead to you. I thank you for bringing forth the guidance that Scorp-Sag needs in this moment as far as how they're being cosmically influenced, guided, and supported. We love you. We thank you. And so it is. All right. Scorp-Sag. So definitely, big message, all right, is you have been putting up a fight, for sure. Putting up a fight against manipulative energies here, okay? I think you are at a point here, Scorp-Sag, where you know yourself, right? You know where you are, where you stand, what you're about. And there are always going to be people to try to get you to doubt that, second guess that, okay? So I really do feel strongly encouraged to encourage you to keep going, okay? Keep going with what your soul, what your spirit is calling you to do. You know the vision. That is a co-creative process between you and source, you and spirit, you and God, you and Allah, however you name it, your higher power, okay? And I feel like you're so close. You are absolutely so close. You are actually bound to receive something here soon. My left palm was itchy, which means that there could be finances coming in. So get ready to receive was a big message, okay? Get ready to receive. Yeah. Get ready to receive all that you've worked for. Get ready to receive. Yeah, move forward and defend self. That's what I mean. I think that there are going to be some oppositions coming your way. If they aren't already here, I know I've already met them myself as a Scorp-Sag, so I can only imagine what the greater collective could be going through. But it is an attempt to stop you from moving forward, because if you continue to move forward, you actually gain everything that you've been setting yourself up to receive. You know what I mean? Like everything you've been working hard for, Taurus and the 10th house. Come on now. I felt that career energy. Yeah, my YouTube members, you know. There it is. Trust, patience, and sensuality with Taurus. And then you have the 10th house, which is about structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Taurus also connects to the 2nd house, okay? And there you are in the 9th house, showing up in Sag energy. Spiritual growth. So there is a lot of growth that you have integrated into your being, into who you are, into your soul frequency, that I feel is now about to reflect materially. Yeah. Okay. And look, the 2nd house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So I feel like for a lot of you, that self-worth piece has been the main focus. But because you have focused on just building a sense of self-worth, here comes the physical security. Here comes all the possessions. Here comes the things that you materially value, okay? So your spiritual growth has led you into some sort of security. And I think you got some people upset about that. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, there are definitely some people who are upset about that. And they're a part of a karmic cycle, or they are karmic energies in your life, with the 12th house being here. Okay, I'm going to put this over here for you all. So 12th house comes with spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. I think you have sacrificed enough for this phase, for this cycle. You have definitely done a lot of healing. I can feel that in your energy, Scorp-Sag. Here's Capricorn matching in with the 10th house. Ambition, realism, and methodical steps. I almost feel like the people who are upset here are maybe wondering, how have you been able to stay growing spiritually while also building structure? Like, what is that? I feel like you have people confused here, but I don't even, yeah, there's Jupiter. That's what it is. Come on now. You thought Big Jupe was going to leave Scorp-Sag out? Never. Yeah, I think that somebody was counting on you being left out of something. Why does that make my stomach turn? Oh, somebody either wanted to leave you out of something, cut you out of something. Yeah, but here's what I'll say. Whoever, it's a 5 of Wands energy for sure. That's been confirmed. But whoever's in that 5 of Wands energy, if they tried to stop the show is still going. So it's kind of like hard lessons learned the other way around. So you might have felt like here, Scorp-Sag, that you have had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way. Whether by your own merit, by your own choices and decisions, or just by how the cookie crumbles, right? The cards you were dealt, I guess I should say. And where I feel like outside looking in, that might be things that would normally keep people trapped, keep people stuck, keep people in this feeling of they can't, and oh gosh, it's too hard, whatever. I feel like with all this 10th house, Capricorn, Taurus, this earth energy coming through, it was like, no, I might be down, but I'm not out. So your optimism, it's your faith. Your faith led you through. This is what I mean. Your spiritual growth period, North Node. Your faith leading you through. Star card energy, YouTube members, right? Your spiritual growth is going to lead you to everything that is yours in this life, regardless of who thinks they can get in the way of it or not, right? Like it just feels like, we also got this message that somebody celebrated a little too soon. Somebody thought they did a little something. Somebody thought they did a little something. Here's Saturn now, more with the Capricorn in the 10th house. Could be a masculine energy. With proactivity, expression, doing forward motion. Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sag, Aquarius. Definitely could be Aquarius here, okay? Somebody wanted you to feel restricted from some sort of second house energy, what we were kind of getting in our pre-channel. It's like someone didn't want you to see or was trying to block your vision of the 10 of Pentacles. Or it was just hard for you at a certain point in your journey here, Scorp-Sag, to really envision the 10 of Pentacles as much as it was desired. But it's like, I don't even see how I'm going to get there. But your faith is working that out for you. So you didn't have to see it. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to. You just have to trust that Taurus energy. You just have to trust. And I think because you've maybe been very proactive around your spiritual growth, making sure that that has motion, that's moving forward. That's why all of this is happening. But you know what? Defending yourself with that Mars energy, maybe there are some defenses that are coming down as well. You know, I almost feel like Scorp-Sag, you might be out of a cycle or literally leaving a cycle of having to be on the defense for good reason, right? Because there was that 5 of Wands energy surrounding you. Being in the 7 of Wands almost. Yeah, you're moving forward because I'm now seeing the 8 of Wands in my mind's eye. So that cycle of having to defend or stand your ground or find some sort of, that earthy energy, or coming out of a season of feeling very restricted. Like, I can't do this and I can't do that. I gotta do, but I don't think you gave up hope here, especially with the 9th house. A lot of optimism that comes with that Sagittarius energy. It's like, even if it's so dark, I know there's light somewhere. Yeah, that's really beautiful, Scorp-Sag, okay? Let's talk a little bit more about what surrounds you. Hey, Queen. Hey, Solar Moon. Thank you guys so much for being here in the chat. All right, you got fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Yeah, it's almost like this could have been... Oh, that's a very interesting energy, Scorp-Sag. If this is somebody around you or someone connected to you, let's say the restriction is on this outside energy. It's like because they were restricted, they wanted you restricted. This could be a parent because they can't see the 10 of Pentacles for themselves. How dare you, Scorp-Sag, think that you can get to a 10 of Pentacles? Because they couldn't, so why would it be you? But see, that's what's interesting. That's what's funny about lineage, eh? That abundance will trickle down until someone's willing to carry it. And I think you are. I think you're that person, Scorp-Sag, okay? So someone either had a fixed idea about what you were capable of, what you would be able to attain in life. Yeah, it's like somebody really wanted to project a limit onto you. But that's under judgment. YouTube members, you got transform, right? And open-mindedness at the bottom. Let's say you're coming out of a Saturn return, Scorp-Sag. Some of you are, the 3rd house. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind and communication. This is definitely somebody maybe in your family or somebody that you dealt with in your earlier years, in your younger years, that tried to cast this shadow of Saturn or tried to almost play Saturn in your life. Why does it feel like somebody really thought that they had like a hold on you, a grip on you? Maybe they did at one point. It's a masculine energy. I don't know how, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because air won't leave the bottom of the deck. But there's that Gemini energy there, the third house. So Saturn could be in your third house. Okay. Your third house could be a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Pluto could also be in your third house. Or Pluto could be in a masculine energy. So how you transform in this moment, and maybe even if those aren't your placements, this is the energy here supporting and surrounding you. How you transform through this energy is by activating some sort of masculine yang energy. Expression, doing, like forward, taking action on something that has either brought a lot of spiritual growth to you or from a place of spiritual growth. Like from this new stance, that Seven of Wands I was seeing. How do you transform? What do you do? What do you learn? Where do you go? I almost think this Pluto energy, it feels like somebody tried to bury you. I am so sorry to be giving these wow. Somebody tried to bury you. Like really try to bury you, cast a lot of shadow over you. So either you wouldn't be seen, or someone's shadow is so big, the dark cloud over them is so big, that they wanted to either hold on to you so you could stay under the cloud too. So maybe even this is you facing things that you've learned or adapted to learn or absorbed from early childhood about your abundance, about what was possible for you from this masculine energy. Now masculine can inhabit a feminine form or a male form, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be gender. But the yang being here, it tells me that this was an active intention. Somebody intentionally set out to do this. And I do not like giving these messages, but it has to, right? With Mars coming out and defending the self. You know who you have to be on the defense with. If you naturally get defensive around certain people, or you naturally feel guarded around certain people, pay attention to that. Yeah, opposition, imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. It feels like somebody wanted to be in a power struggle with you. Or you're coming out of a power struggle with somebody here. Whether it's an institution, whether it's, again, a family, a lover, friend, whomever, yourself, take it how it resonates, your higher self, lower nature. Maybe that's been the power struggle. But what you learned early was restriction. That's not for me. That's not for me. I'll never be there. Because that's what was being fed to you, my love. And I'm so sorry for that, because that can definitely be a spirit killer. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, Scorp Sag. Oh, Scorp Sag. The things we go through, yeah? Somebody definitely tried to stomp out your fire, stomp out your spirit, hide it, cloak it, darken it, muddy it, because it was too bright. Or they saw you heading towards some sort of transcendence in your karma or learning these lessons. And it's like, again, unfair that you're doing that and they didn't. But it's like, look at the choices. Like, what did you choose? I don't know. There's just this kind of like matter of fact energy that you have here, Scorp Sag. And I really do feel like it's good for you, because any sort of allowance of that doubt or that shadow to come in, I think you've grown beyond that. Like, you know what to allow in and what not to. So continue to trust yourself. I feel that very strongly. Just continue to trust yourself. Because despite the opposition, you're still moving forward. You're still growing. Right? Beautiful. Let's see what's actually tethered to you here. That was just what's around you. Oh my gosh, Solar Moon. I'm so sorry to hear that. But that is spot on with that type of energy I'm kind of picking up on. Like, you just mad to be mad. Like, you so focused on what Scorp Sag is doing. Not focused on how you can get yourself where you need to be, eh? But okay. What's connected to Scorp Sag? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. What is connected to Scorp Sag here? Where are they at? What do they need to see? What do they need to know that's supporting and guiding and influencing them? Here comes my puppy boy. Baby. Ooh, hold on, y'all. 1 second. I'm sorry. Ah. Hi, Papa. Okay, go. Love you. Okay. Hold on, baby. Yeah, there goes that Taurus, eh? My puppy is close to the Aries-Taurus cusp. I always like to point that energy out when he comes, because he is a very spiritual dog. Very, very spiritual. But all right, what is connected here? Thank you, the second house. Right. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. And that's what's growing and expanding. With Jupiter, that's what I mean. Let's say here, Scorp Sag, people tried to almost like have a preset for you. Here's what you can do. Here's what you're actually capable of. Here's your ceiling. You'll never get beyond that because no one did, right? And it's like, are we cut from the same cloth? I don't know. And I don't even mean to talk like that, but I almost feel like that's the type of energy you need to have here, Scorp Sag. Mind you, just because you are blood family with somebody doesn't necessarily mean it's soul fam. A lot of us are born into karmic family situations for our soul purpose. I think you're starting to realize a little bit of that. Mutable, yes, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. So where maybe the people around you were fixed, stagnant, stuck, you were really operating out of that mutable energy that Sagittarius offers you. Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces. I also feel like it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Okay, what else is connected here to Scorp Sag? Pisces, yeah. That's that 12th house. And the sun, come on now, come through. There's your success, self-express, embodying truth. That's the challenge right now, Scorp Sag. How do you embody your truth? I sense a little bit of fear coming up in that. And I'm hearing past life. So with the Pisces energy here, that can kind of make sense a little bit. Yeah. What you're here to rebirth. I like to think of the Pisces Aries cusp when I see Pisces energy. Or think of the 12th house. What are you here to rebirth yourself from? All that you're here to transcend is in your 12th house. So if there's been a way where things have always been done this way, we've always thought this way, we've always done it like this, like that's what I mean. Abundance, certain types of abundance will trickle down through lineage until it lands in the lap of the person who's what? Ready to receive it. Like I've been saying, get ready to receive, Scorp Sag. Get ready to receive. Okay, with Pisces comes intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And that is that challenge of the 12th because it is a part of you. So how do we hold compassion for those karmic lessons and that karma transcending and all of that healing and all the things we've sacrificed? How do we find compassion around those situations, not only for ourselves, but those involved? But what do those cycles teach us about our intuition, right? And a lot of the times with the 12th house, in my experience and just from being an energy reader, it does connect or ground itself or weave itself into the most intimate relationships and connections that you have. So I don't feel like we're talking about anybody that's far off, like anyone that you don't have some sort of intimate knowing with. I feel like it's the people, the places, the things, the energies that know you intimately that have been trying to contain, almost be a barrier. And that's, oh, ooh, that's rough. Because if you think about it, if it's family, if it's friends, if it's, you know, people that you've grown up with, whatever the case may be, you don't want to bulldoze them down. I'm seeing Red Rover, send so-and-so over, right? It's like, it's your turn to go over. That line has called you and you're going to break through those hands. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. I'm probably dating myself. I don't even know if kids play like that anymore these days, but that's what I'm seeing. It's like, you don't want to break those bonds. You don't want to have to shed that, because it's the intimacy, it's the people closest to you, it's the things closest to you, it's the things you've held dear. Yet, everything in the energy says surrender, fluidity, welcoming change. So I think a lot of you have maybe already made that decision to let it go, or to just surrender it, or to break through it. Others of you, you're faced with that decision in this moment. All right? Yeah. 8 of Swords at the bottom. That's that I can't see, I don't know. That's that cloud. Okay? But I feel like you're coming out of that. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's the second house about, Spirit? Come on now, y'all. I can't even contain the energy. The Chariot with what at the bottom? Come through, Spirit. Thank you so much. So why would the people closest to you create a barrier around you getting to an Ace of Cups? A place of self-love, a place of unconditional love, not only for you, but for others. Feeling the unconditional love of Spirit, of Source, the universe, right? It's like, it's because, didn't I say this recently? Did I say this in another reading? Home is where the heart is, but your heart goes with you. So home is wherever you are. You can make home because your heart is with you. That's what I mean. Wherever you go, that's where the Ace of Cups follows. That's where the flow goes. Oh, you could have people really waking up. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, where Scorp-Sag goes, that's where the flow happens. Yeah. Right. Because you're in that mutable energy. When I tell you here, Scorp-Sag, be ready to receive, I mean it. If you have any issue, any sort of qualm, any hesitation around receiving things, whether it be help, whether it be finances, whatever, I don't know, gifts, I don't know, whatever, love, clarity, messages, downloads, I don't know, it's coming. 2 8s. Oh, I want to jump out of my skin, y'all. I want to jump out of my skin. 2 8s. 8 being the number of infinity, eternity, abundance. Infinite. Why? Because you take your heart, Ace of Cups, of hard work. Can't teach work ethic. That has to come from within. You have to want. You gotta want to do it. There's that internal fire. There's just this, Scorp-Sag, I'm almost at a loss for words with how this feels. Yeah, I think you have some people looking at you like, how do you do it? How are you still in the Chariot? I'm almost seeing like Mario Kart. It's like people sent the banana, they were shooting all the things, and you might have spun. You might have went, whoa, da-da-da, you know what I mean? You might have hit it, but you stayed on that track. That takes a lot of focus. 8 of Pentacles, come on now. With the 8 of Wands, sign synchronicities, and you're moving to a new beginning. And here you are in the major arcana at the bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Yep. Scorp-Sag. When I tell you this new cycle is coming, and it comes with, I almost want to say weight. It's heavy. But like I said, that abundance will trickle down to the person who's ready to carry it. And you're ready to carry it, the Chariot. You're ready to carry it. Okay? So don't doubt yourself. Continue to embody your truth. And that truth is what you have grown spiritually to become aware of within yourself. Hold on to that. All right. Tell me more about this mutable energy in the Fool. The Three of Pentacles. This could be soul tribe coming together for you. Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. That's what I mean. There's confusion. And the Tower. A lot of awakenings, I almost feel like happening around you. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like my energy of stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Page of Wands is ready, always ready. That's just what I'm hearing, always ready. Or always optimistic. The Page of Wands is also optimistic. I used to say a lot on my channel, the Page of Wands would be the child who actually believes they can fly. Like they are going to climb the tree and jump. Like that's that energy. The Page of Wands. I actually think that I am the imagination that's active right now. You know what I mean? Like wholeheartedly embodying it. Maybe that was you as a child, Scorp-Sag. Your imagination or your dream world being very active, very vivid. There's new opportunities coming your way. New collaborations coming your way. There are maybe some people who may want to work with you here. Or there could be, ooh, I heard institutions. Some of you, this could be a job. Recruiter could be looking at you. Could be recruited for something. The Lovers. Ooh. Right. Right. And that's what I was talking about of a wall made out of all of your loved ones that's actually keeping you from your new beginning. What do you choose? What do you choose to do? Let them block you in, or do you go for that new beginning? Do you go for what you know is in alignment for you or meant for you? Yeah, there's a need to think about it. Okay. Some of you, I feel like you've made up your mind. You see the right choice. You see the Lovers, right? You see the path that leads to that Ace of Cups, that sense of harmony. You know what self-love looks like in this situation, or choosing self looks like in this situation. I think it's just a matter of doing it, maybe. Maybe that's why that Yang energy was around you. There could be people waiting to see what you do and what you choose. This is also kind of coming through as like a judgment energy a little bit. With the Hangman, it is Piscean. It is that rebirth that I was talking about. You might have people seeing you a little differently here too. Clarify the Lovers and the Hangman with Pisces. Yeah. And the Moon. Something about this full moon energy could be very significant coming up. It is the beginning of eclipse season. This could be what's eclipsing out, phasing out. These soul bonds and soul connections that, yes, are intimate, yes, have history, but lessons to be learned there. And the lesson is the Lovers. The lesson is choosing what love is. And I think some of you are realizing what love is and what love isn't. Or you've known what love is and what love isn't, but standing in that, embodying that, because it does pull you away from people that you maybe do care for. Or it puts you in the, thank you, Spirit. It puts you in the position to see it for what it is. Which soul contracts, soul ties. Okay, clarify the connection between the second house and mutable energy. Your second house could be in a mutable sign. Okay. We've got the Moon and the Eight of Swords. Yeah. So this could have been some sort of illusion that you might have been under for a minute when it comes to these. It does feel like family, I do want to say, or it could be work. It could be friendships with the Three of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates. Here goes that air energy again, more Taurus, Gemini, King of Swords. Something has been covert is what I feel. So I think that's why, that's what makes this hangman or makes this transcendence a little maybe painful, a little hurtful. Because you have to actually see people for who they are, not who you want them to be, Scorp-Sag. And that's tough, especially if these are the people that you have intimate connections with. You have to see them for who they are. I also get this energy of forgiveness coming off of the Six of Cups for some of you. Maybe even forgiving yourself for not listening to your intuition at certain points that maybe led you down some karmic paths. We all go down them. You're not alone, Scorp-Sag, okay? That is how you learn. That's how you grow. Clarify the energy between mutable and Pisces. Some of you could have Pisces in the second house. Strength and death. Jeez. But yet what prevails is the strength that you have. Like I said, right? With that Scorpio energy, you're no stranger to death. Died many times. It's a process. It's a transformation. You've transformed many, many times. I feel like I'm speaking to a group of Scorp-Sag energies or cross watchers or those tuning in. You know that caterpillar to a butterfly process all too well. That is what's intimate. The strength that you've had to pull while going through those transformations. It's a very deep intimacy with spirit. Yeah. Yet, it's leading you to be able to choose your own path now. Set your own intentions for yourself. Put your own barriers up, or I mean, don't put a limit on yourself at all. I don't believe in that, but you do you, right? But it's more or less now focused about what you want. What do you choose to do? You've overcome a lot, Scorp-Sag. I can feel that. This is no easy thing. This isn't little either. I'm not talking small, petty things. I'm talking big, 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 huge pillars in your life that have had to come down. Had to. No choice. Because it was hiding you. Limiting you. And I think your self-belief, your belief in spirit, your belief in what you're capable of is stronger than any sort of energy, any sort of manipulation tactic, any sort of projection. And I think that's another thing you want to hold on to here, Scorp-Sag. Okay? I love that. And it's like, you would think you would come out of this death process all like scorned and like rah and scratchy and just kind of like sour, you know what I mean? Yet you're standing in strength, which requires vulnerability. I don't think people anticipated you being this strong. I think people maybe, I almost want to say played you to the left a little bit, or just kind of like counted you out, low-key. Doubted you for sure. Well, there's lessons to learn around that, is there not? And that's the big lesson, the Ace of Wands. That spirit is going to show up for those who show up for spirit, for those who surrender, for those who listen, for those who stay in tune, for those who keep hope, for those who continue to cultivate faith, even if it is dark outside, even if I can't see a star or a moon or a sun or anything. I am going to be that spark, that light. I'm not going to lose sight of who and what created the all, right? So self-express and embody truth with the Ace of Wands, new spirit, new level. Who this is kind of the vibe I'm getting from you, Scorp-Sag, and I think that's awesome because you deserve it. You definitely deserve it with all that I'm seeing here, all that I'm kind of sensing and feeling. You deserve it, okay? So we're going to look a little bit deeper into what this Ace of Wands brings, what it creates, what spirit maybe wants you to use it for, okay? Over in the extended, we'll also look at the archetypal energy that you might want to embody. Honorable mention, the architect here, okay? That feels very fitting. And then we're going to get some affirmations, some kind of messages from the Spirit Junkie affirmation deck by Gabrielle Bernstein, okay? And just as an honorable mention in a sneak peek here, taking care of myself is a radical act of self-love. And that's what I feel like you've done. I feel like that's been seen. I feel like you might even be understanding even more deeper. That's what I'm saying, what love really is. It is taking care of yourself, right? Not sacrificing all for everyone. Taking care of you first, filling your cup first so that you can fill others. It's radical. So that means, again, you're breaking away from some sort of conditioning here that I think has been deep rooted in your blood, is what I just heard. Deep rooted in the blood. So this is definitely ancestral, but it does feel like your ancestors are supporting you and breaking through because it's time. Hence the ace. All right. We're going to dig a little bit deeper again over on Patreon. That link to join Patreon is in the description box below. I will have the direct extended for this reading linked in a pinned comment, as well as our meditation and channeling session for this reading that we do over on the YouTube side of membership. Okay. I will link that. So if you want to join, you can just click that link. Join in the description box below, or if you see that join button next to subscribe, you can hit that. All right. But I hope that this reading was helpful, at least this portion of it here, Scorp Sag. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what resonated with you, what connected with you. Or if you just like to say hi, I'd love to say hi back to you. Okay. Thank you again, Queen. Thank you, Solar Moon, for being here in the live chat. Thank you to everybody else who tuned in here live. All right. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this reading or enjoyed spending time with me in this moment whenever you are watching it. Make sure you're also subscribed so you can tune into our upcoming live tarot readings. And I will see you all in our next one. All right? Namaste.